YouTube, good evening and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about Kuva Liches. I'm going to try and make this guide as simple and easy to understand as possible, break down the steps. I know there's a lot of guides and videos and web pages and all that stuff that explain this, but they're not always the most easy to understand. I'm just going to try my hand at it. If you enjoyed this content or if this video helped you, please leave a like and subscribe down below. We're a growing channel and we're only trying to get bigger, man, so help a brother out. Enjoy the rest of the video. So first off, the things that you're going to need are Requiem relics, Requiem mods, and you will get these from the Requiem relics that we went over just a second ago. And they all look very much the same. If you notice, there are 3 dots here on the bottom that are lit up. That means you can use this on a Lich hunt 3 times. On a successful use, one of those dots will go away. If you're wrong in the way that you guess, it won't go away. So it will only go away if the entire process is correct. Just keep that in mind as we move further along. Now you can also, these are tradable as well, so you can actually buy these from other players if you don't have the Requiem relics. They are fairly cheap, 5 to 10 platinum depending on who you talk to. But during this process of trying to find your Lich and kill them, you'll go on murmur hunts, and what those are is you'll go on the nodes that the Lich has invaded and you will kill regular little Grineer people. They're no different than any other. You parazon them and a circle at the top of the screen will fill up. Once that circle is completely filled up, you'll get your first Requiem mod. It'll show you the symbol and you just match that up in any one of these 3 at the top of your parazon configuration. Now the trick here is just because you get that first one doesn't necessarily mean that it goes in the first slot. Sometimes it can be the second, sometimes it can be the third. You'll have to do this process 3 times. You'll have to fill that circle up at the top of the screen 3 different times, and the further you go, the longer it takes. So the first one fills up pretty quick, the second one a little bit slower, and the third one, the last one, takes about a day and a half. Now, how do we start the process of getting a Lich? Well, you'll have to go to any Grineer mission that's level 20 or more. I recommend going to Saturn, going to Cassini. I mean, it's a capture mission. They're pretty easy as long as you don't get switched up to an exterminate. You'll capture the objective, and then shortly afterwards, you'll see the screen flash. And anytime the screen flashes like that, you will need to kill 10 or more Grineer enemies within 1 minute. It doesn't sound like a lot, but sometimes they won't spawn, or you'll have just cleared out an entire room to try and capture the objective, and then when it flashes, there's like nobody around, so just be mindful of that. Once you kill those 10, you'll get a message from one of the Kuva Guardians, and you'll see the red emblem pop up to go and kill that larvling. Once you get them down, before you parazon them, you can look and see which weapon that they're offering. If it's not a weapon that you really care for, just continue the mission, go to extraction, try again. If it's something you want, go ahead and parazon them, and that will start the process. Once you get back to your ship, your screen will turn red and you'll get a message from your new Lich. So after you get formally introduced to your Lich, I hope you get a good one. Some of them are really funny. Some of them are just plain assholes. They'll invade Earth and you'll see Earth is completely red and all these nodes are red. What you want to do is go to each and every node, and during the mission you'll hear a music cue and it'll pop up with a red emblem, and you go and pretty much just like the larvling that you kill on Saturn, you'll knock them down, you'll parazon them, which will start the process. At the top of the middle of the screen, you'll start to see the circle close. The more of those that you do, the more that circle closes. Keep doing this process. You're not going to fill up the circle in one mission. You'll have to do more than a few. Once you get your first circle closed, once you get back to your ship, you go into your Lich menu and you will see your first emblem is revealed. Again, this doesn't mean that it goes in your first parazon slot. It could be your second, it could be your third, it could be your first. Go ahead and equip that Requiem mod in any one of those 3 parazon slots and keep it moving, going towards your second circle. Once you go to your next couple of missions, you will probably have your Lich invade and you can knock them down. If you put your Requiem mod in your first slot, you can attempt to parazon them. If you're wrong, it will have a red slash across the symbol, meaning that mod was not in the correct slot. They will also level up, so they will go up to level 2. But this doesn't stop your progress on the circle. If you do parazon your Lich and it's wrong, it will move on to another planet. If you're right, you'll have a blue symbol on the screen, which means it was the correct mod in the correct slot. So this is where it kind of branches off, because if you haven't used your parazon on them yet, you want to wait until you get your second mod and you have more to choose from. By all means, you can do that. Your Lich will not move from that planet until you are wrong. If you have been wrong, yours will move on. and you just go and continue the same kind of missions that you were already doing on Earth. You'll just do them on the next planet. Once you fill all 3 circles up with all the murmur missions that you've been doing, you will have all 3 of your mods revealed, and hopefully in the right order. Once your Lich invades and you've had all 3 mods equipped in your Parazon in the right order, get rid of the first life bar, Parazon, second life bar, Parazon, third life bar, Parazon. You're moving on to the final confrontation. If you have all 3 of your mods revealed and somehow you got the wrong order, your Lich will level up. Your mods won't change, but you will have to go to another planet and continue to kill murmurs. Even though your circle is full, you will have to continue to kill murmurs until you draw the Lich back out again, hopefully this time with the correct order on your Parazon. Once you've successfully Parazoned your Lich, it's time to board your Railjack and go to Saturn. You will see it says Final Confrontation on there. That's where we're headed. Once you arrive, you'll have to do a short Railjack mission. Once you're done with that, board the Grenier ship. You can go into your final fight against your Lich. This time the Lich only has 1 health bar, unlike the previous interactions with them. Deplete that, Parazon them. You will be given the option to convert or vanquish. Once done, leave the ship, board the Railjack, head back to your dojo, and acquire the weapon, the ephemera, the Old Blood Sigil. You'll get a message from Ordus, and you'll check your foundry. You'll have to collect your weapon from the foundry. Your ephemera will be right there in your attachments, if you got one. Congratulations, you've slain that annoying piece of and you got a really good weapon. Keep in mind, these weapons, they do max out at 30, but then if you form them, they will go up to 32. Form them again, they'll go up to 34, 36, 38, and 40. So I hope this video helped. I know the Kuva process is a little bit weird, and it's hard to kind of know where to start. If you have any questions, or if I need to explain something a little bit deeper, just let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. We will be going over Sisters of Parvos pretty soon. I've already got the thumbnail made. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.